I think it's a fantastic appointment for Rangers. I know there's a lot of fans out there who are, they're unhappy and they've got their concerns. Listen, I can understand that as well. But for me, I think when you speak to people within football, Russell Martin is highly thought of. This move was one he wanted to happen. He was obviously linked with other clubs, Leicester being one as well. But I believe that there was bigger clubs than Leicester in England had asked him to be part of the staff and try and develop players and make them better. But he decided that Rangers were for him. And I think, when you look at the process that Rangers have went through, they've obviously spoken to a lot of candidates and Russell Martin has came out on top. For me, I think it's a fantastic appointment. He's already been here as a player. He understands the pressures, the demands that is put on as a player. But as a manager, it's going to be totally different. He will have to deal with everything. But I firmly believe that this is the right appointment for Rangers Football Club, and I think he'll do really well.
Players are still inside the tunnel. They've not been able to get onto the bus, and it's had to come in a different way, the bus, to try and get the players out onto the bus and disperse the fans. And David, these are the signs, the things that we don't want to see in football. And again, it's the supporters just venting their frustrations at the situation that their club are in. But ultimately,
that's not, that doesn't work for anyone. It doesn't help anyone, and it doesn't improve anything. But it does tell you the emotion. You can sense the emotion in the stadium coming into the stadium today as well. That people aren't happy. But we don't want to see scenes like that or hear about things like that. So hopefully they can get that solved. And as you say, the players are coming to work. They're doing their best, and they should be able to leave their work in the same way.
Yeah, you agree?
Listen, the fans have had enough. We've been saying it for weeks and weeks now. They pay good money to go and watch their football team. Listen, there's ways to protest, there's ways to go about things, but they've had enough. I mean, they have had. I really don't know what game Russell Martin was watching there if he says we created chances and we were unlucky not to win at the end. Where was the chances? I never seen anything. I mean, if there was one team going to go and win that game towards the end, it would have been Falkirk. I don't see it. And the Rangers have signed a lot of players. And I'll go back to it again just before we finish the show. When Walter Smith came into Rangers the last time, he identified that there was a problem defensively. We were leaking goals. This has been a theme that's been going on with Rangers for a number of months now. Why not go and fix that? As I said, he got experience in. Russell Martin there.
I think that we can all agree that if you're going to shift it on anything, it would be results rather than performance in the short term, because if you're not winning games, it doesn't matter how good your ideas are, you're never going to get a chance to put them across.
You go back to last week, right? We sat and watched it. You go back to last week, it was a case of get the ball in the box, get as many strikers, get as many forward players on the pitch and hopefully try and score a goal.
Yeah, breaking news, and it is the news we expected. Rangers Football Club confirms that it has parted company with head coach Russell Martin. While all transition periods require some time, results have not met the club's expectations. This a statement from their website. Assistant head coach Matt Gill and first team coach Mike Williamson will also be departing. Russell and his staff have worked exceptionally hard throughout their time at the club. We thank them for their efforts and wish